We wanted to get this message out quite a while ago, but life happened today. So happy Veterans Day. And I think our message will be a little different, probably because we're a little different in the sense of how we view Veterans Day. And a friend of mine reached out to me last week. Met him several years ago, had the opportunity to take him out hog trapping one night. Combat vet, very humble, modest guy. He's a Purple Heart guy. He's been there, done that, and just doesn't really talk about that part. He'll talk about his experiences, but not like, hey, look at me. So he was chosen in the small town that he lives in to give a Veterans Day speech. And so he called me for some guidance and like, hey, what do you think? And I was like, man, tell them a story they've never heard before. Tell them something that is the truth, the raw, brutal truth, because what it is, hey, it's Veterans Day and you're a hero. This may not set well with some people, but in my 30 years, military, law enforcement, first responder, firefighters, all the stuff, I never met anybody that said, hey man, I'm a hero. Most of us don't want to hear it. Why is that? We knew what we signed up for the most part. I mean, yeah, the machine does a great job of training us, giving us protective gear, tactical training, firearms training, all the training. But the machine lacks really, really, really bad after the dust settles. And that's where guys like me come in. That what we're trying to do is help with the dust that settles. When he was asking me the story, like, what do I tell him? I'm like, dude, tell them that you left your small town to go join a bigger family, and that's what he did. Multiple tours, multiple blow-ups, multiple people died, metal in his body, came home. He's a hero, right? He is. Hometown hero, Purple Heart, woohoo, the whole thing, right? And then he hits rock bottom, where the dust is at. And I mean, this guy hit hard, on the ground hard, harder than he ever did in combat. And so that's how a guy like intersects with a guy like me, looking for answers, looking for peace, looking for something. A hero, in my opinion, and I think a lot of us in the business would agree, is that school teacher who's on his way home from, teaching school, third grade teacher, right? And he sees a horrible accident or a house on fire or something. And he steps so far outside of his comfort zone and dives into a situation that he is not trained for. He doesn't understand the dynamics. He doesn't understand how bad this is because he's not trained. Because at that moment in time, he wants to do the right thing, the absolute right thing from the depths of his soul, but he has no training. And he comes out good. And even if he doesn't come out good, yeah, I'm going to call that guy a hero because he's doing something that he didn't sign up for. We all knew what we were getting into, and I wouldn't change 1 minute of it. I wish there was a few tricks I knew in the beginning, but that's life. Our message today is happy Veterans Day, but a lot of us look at veterans like me. I look at the dirt. I look at how hard they hit the ground when they come home, how hard life is for them because of the struggles, and because of the lack of support and the lack of programming that's done to help them on the back end. I've met many, many veterans who are guys like me, seeking solitude, right? They're just trying to figure out the pattern of life. And they don't regret what they did, but they don't want to be called a hero. They just don't. I mean, I'm good with it. Somebody comes up, thank you for your service. I appreciate that. I saw it one time with a firefighter many years ago, where 2 firefighters died next to him. He was crushed, medically retired. I mean, a hot mess. And he told me one time, he said, I knew exactly what I signed up for. And I don't want nobody shedding no tears over me, because I knew what I was getting into when I slipped on that turnout gear, and when I went into a burning building, and when I was kneeling down and I looked up and this gigantic brick wall freaking crushed me. He goes, I knew it. And he goes, I was just doing my job. So, maybe a little too deep for some folks today, but that is going to be our Veterans Day message, is that when you see these vets, you thank them for their service. But think about that part, when they hit the dirt so hard it knocks the air out of their lungs. That's rock bottom. We serve, I don't know, I always say, I want to serve people I don't know, and I'll never meet them. That's the gratitude right there. It's like, hey, I don't know you, but I'm doing my thing. So from the Roadmap Company, from Hog Kidder Strapping Company, we're going to hit both channels today. Hey, happy Veterans Day. I think it's great that we remember our vets, but we need more for when they hit the dirt. That's what we're trying to do on our end. So who am I today? I'm a guy who's glad if the wind finally died down today, because it has been windy all day. I mean, crazy windy, a little too cold for me. But very appreciative of a lot of text messages today, like first thing at the crack of dawn. Hey man, thank you for your service. I don't actually think I really did a whole lot, but I'm trying to do it for the guys that did, and gals. Y'all have a great day.